What's up everybody, my name is Troyfu and welcome to another Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the 6 known endings. We're going to explain what happens in each ending, what it means for each character, and how it all relates into one canon ending. Before we totally jump into this video though, there's one thing we need to know. Vanny and Vanessa are the same person. Vanessa seems to be suffering from a split personality or a bipolar disorder. This is most evident in the retro CDs, which are CDs documenting Vanessa's therapy trips. There are 2 patients in each CD. Therapists usually treat people with a split personality as 2 different patients. The way this is most evident to show that they are one of the same person is if we look at CD6, CD7, and CD14. CD6 has to do with patient 46, which is the Vanny entity or Vanny personality of Vanessa. Here, we're only going to be looking at one main thing. The therapist says, sure, you can have a candy. So, it seems that this person has a sweet tooth. If we go to, and the other important thing about CD6 is this is the newest therapist. This is the therapist number 3 replacing the second therapist. So this is the 3rd therapist's first session with Vanny or Vanessa, not knowing which one was Vanny and Vanessa. Now, if we go to CD7 with with patient 71, aka Vanessa, she goes, "Hi Vanessa, would you like a candy? Butterscotch today." Making it seem like it's a normal thing for Vanessa to have candy. Here, Vanessa goes, "No thank you. Those have 35 calories apiece." Why would a therapist who's supposed to know their own patient and be comfortable with them offer a candy to someone who does not enjoy sweets? Now, you guys may be saying, well, candy is not that big of a thing. Well, let's think about Vanny's ability in game. She's undetected or undetectable to the animatronics, right? She also has hacked almost all the staff bots that would obviously detect her, and it causes a weird static image when you get caught from Gregory, and obviously when you're inside of Freddy as well. So how can this prove that? Well, look at CD14 when we have a new therapist. She goes, "Do you know a place called Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex? I'll take your silence as a yes. And besides, I know you know it because the technicians who work for the Pizzaplex know you." Or rather, I guess it would be better to say that they think they do. Okay, the techs are convinced that that person hacked. However, the video information and the photos they have are all distorted and blurry, which is Vanny's ability in the game. So that's my mini theory on why Vanessa and Vanny are one of the same person. So now that's that. Let me know what you guys think of that real quick as we jump into the video. So sit back, relax, and get ready to tell me all your theories in the comments later on. The thing I want to go through is the escape ending or the bad ending. This is something that everybody could get in the game. So there's not that much information from here, but there's a few important things we can get from it. One, we learned that Gregory is homeless. While this is kind of information that we know already when Vanessa interrogates Freddy, saying that this person has no records and no parents, that just shows that Gregory possibly snuck into the Mega Pizzaplex, or he's from the pizzeria. This is a completely another theory, but some people have been trying to say that that Gregory might be an animatronic, which could be true due to Vanessa's hacking ability or distortion ability that she has over tech. However, that is just another theory. Here, we're only talking about the ending. In this ending, we see that he is a homeless child, and he ran around the corner. He's living outside of the Pizzaplex. The most important thing from here is that this newspaper we get. This ties into the information we learned throughout audio logs in the game. People are going missing. Missing local residents continue to disappear. Where are they going missing? They don't know. However, in the game, it is stated that workers have started to go missing in the Pizzaplex. In fact, people get fired, staff bots replace them, or they go missing and then the staff bots replace them. These people are probably being fuel to use towards William Afton, who we find out in the hardest ending in the game is living underneath the Pizzaplex, or living in the pizzeria underneath the Megaplex. Other than that, obviously at the end of this, Vanny kidnaps Gregory and either he meets his demise, but no matter what, an ominous rabbit shadow, bunny shadow appears, and Gregory is either kidnapped, used as fuel, or gets murdered. Now, since I did bring up William Afton, we have to go to that ending. Now, that ending is definitely, it is 100% the hardest ending in the game. However, it is not the canon final ending. It is also a 2-star ending. Stars mean how many people you saved. That is what is being surmised right now. However, there's a very important thing in this ending. Not just, obviously, Springtrap or Burntrap, but that of Freddy Fazbear. This goes to show that Freddy Fazbear is a different animatronic, or Glamrock Freddy, sorry, not Freddy Fazbear. Glamrock Freddy is different from every animatronic in the game. He is told to bring Gregory, but he doesn't have to follow the rules. He shows concern, compassion. He is very human-like. In addition, Freddy knows the pizzeria underneath. He even states this when he first gets caught. After stating that, it seems that Freddy knows more than he should. But the most important thing in this ending is not just Glitch Trap Awakening, but his direct connection to Glamrock Freddy. He seems to have more power. He seems to be able to directly influence Glamrock Freddy. This makes me believe that this is the soul of Michael Afton. Michael Afton is probably Glamrock Freddy because Michael Afton was always trying to save the child. He had that remorse. His goal was to save a child. You know, obviously his remorse was being William Afton's son and knowing all the horrible things he did. But more and more likely, it shows that Glamrock Freddy is probably Michael Afton. He can't be hacked like the other animatronic. He has more human compatibility, but he has a more direct connection to Springtrap, Burntrap, and in that final fight. And he could be taken over, and obviously, I'm going to call him Springtrap Freddy can kill you in the final fight here. That's the most important information from there. Other than that, there's not really a lot of other information. Other than that, we know Vanny lived in that pizzeria. We could tell from the bed and the spray paint of the Vanessa of the rabbit right by the bed. So we know Vanny was giving power to Springtrap. The other thing I think is kind of important is every wire connected in the Megaplex actually leads down here, and they're all leading source power to Springtrap, which shows that he is getting all the energy from the pizza or the Megaplex, which is a lot of energy, and why the animatronics keep getting more eroded and damaged as the hours go on throughout the day or the night. The next ending I want to talk about is the van ending. So there's not much to go on here. I think this is more of like a theory bait for Gregory being an animatronic, since what he does at the end of this is kind of more advanced than what you think a 10-year-old or 12-year-old can do. But the most important thing to take from this information is that Freddy Fazbear can live outside of the Pizzaplex with this car jump battery. That is the most important thing we're able to get there. But last but not least, you get this little extra news clip. There's a new face of Fazbear Entertainment, and it's my boy, Montgomery Gate. One ending I think that doesn't have that much information for us is the Disassemble Vanny ending, or the Bad Vanny ending. This is the ending where Vanny dies. However, in this ending, Freddy... well, I know some people call this the Superstar ending, but in this ending, Freddy dies as well. The most important thing to go from it, though, is that while Vanny may die in this ending, technically the staff bots are still hacked, and nothing really changes. The only thing that really ended was Vanny's life and Freddy's life. However, Freddy can be easily replaced, and source of power will still be going to Springtrap. So, nothing. All overall, this was one... I would say, while this ending is one of the darkest endings in the game, it is also one of the least bit informative endings in the game. Now, the most confusing ending in the game, and the one that is really the hot topic for debate, is the fire ending. Here, Freddy... I was about to say Michael Afton. Here, Glamrock Freddy realizes that he needs to end this, and he wants to burn and destroy the Pizzaplex. Here, Gregory doesn't agree. He wants to escape, and he gets to the roof where he finds Vanessa waiting for them. Freddy sacrifices his life because he says, Vanny, I have new eyes. I can see you now. Okay, that's the most important thing. Freddy, or animatronics besides Roxanne, it seems to be, have never been able to see Vanny. However, now, because he has the upgraded eyes, he's able to see Vanny, and he's trying to stop her. With this, he tackles Vanny off the roof, and he subsequently kills Vanessa. After the credits, there's a scene that slowly comes up, and you see Vanessa standing on top of the roof, of the fire of the roof, looking down, dejectedly and sad. This is her soul. Now, it took me a while to kind of understand this, but Vanessa, okay, when you die, you in Five Nights at Freddy lore, you were bound to the building you die from, you know, because you have regrets, you have remorse. Vanessa has remorse. She was never herself. She died in her Vanny persona. So the Vanessa persona, her soul is there looking down. She is not worried about the fire. The fire doesn't exist to her because she's a soul. She's just upset and trapped. And that's what that is. And now for the last canon ending, I just want to go over this. So this is the Princess Quest ending. And this is very important because Princess Quest is not just a game. The Princess Quest is actually the key to saving Vanessa. Those games, they work even without any power in them. They seem to be the lock that happened to Vanessa when she was testing out Help Wanted. By playing all these games, you come to learn her past, but you also are directly influencing her soul, her mind. It's essentially you're entering that. When you enter that and you destroy Glitchtrap and free her, at the end of the game, you are seen not just with her. Well, I mean, at the end of the game, as you walk out, you see her waiting for you. She knows that she's been relieved. She's saved. She's not in her security guard outfit anymore. She's in a casual fit. She was able to escape. It's her mind was broken, but now it's fixed. And like I said before in my Vanessa is related to Gregory, or Vanny's related to Gregory. They both wear that purple shirt, look out into the sunset. Michael Afton, happy. That's why he says, go on, superstar. Happy he saved the child. Vanessa, being that, knowing Gregory has no parents, nothing to look forward to, goes out. They look at the sunset together. It's such an amazing, heartfelt ending. And those are all the endings in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. If you guys enjoyed the video, and honestly, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what you guys think of the game, what theories you have, maybe some theories I may have missed on. If you think I'm wrong about the therapy sessions, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Other than that, have a good Christmas, and don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. Peace, homies.